Okay.
videos are like outdated.
Well, the thing about it is that you cannot really have a YouTube video when it comes to this Turo stuff, right?
Well, just initial.
I'm recording this, by the way, if you don't mind.
Okay.
You know, just for to conversation to help other Turo get hosts. The thing about it is that Turo keeps changing and keeps developing and keeps innovating. So because of that, guys like you and I, they look at us as businessmen. People always think that they work for Turo. Like you're on your own. And if you want to find out how true that is, go against their violations and you find out real quick that you see what I'm saying?
You see it on Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. So because of that, you have to just keep staying innovative and do what's in your best interest, because these guys are doing what's in their best interest. Turo's going to do what's in their best interest. They're not doing what's in you and I's best interest. That's why
Especially with the latest changes.
that's why they dropped those prices, so that they could, because they figured we have more cars on the platform right now. Why are we having these fuckers hold up the prices? Let's just boost the bottom line, right, by dropping the prices so that every other person could leave enterprise and come to us. That's what it's all. You came through the airport, right? Did you see the giant ad?
Yeah.
You saw the giant ad?
And also I've been up in, I think it's Newark.
Newark, yeah. They rented a big ass billboard over there.
They don't have it at mine.
Yeah.
All throughout. Like
In
when
Chicago.
You check in at, it's get past CSA and there's you.
Yeah. But you see, this city, I think, is like a battleground state for like tech innovations. So a lot of new technology is being tried out here. Chicago, Turo bought a billboard, but they don't have the kind of presence that Enterprise and all the old, grandfather car rental companies have over there. Those companies have actually used money to muscle Turo. So that's why you see, like in San Francisco, they keep telling people don't come to the airport. All that is lobbying, So
in Florida, of course, they canceled out to Orlando.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So
the rest of it is all my new customers by word of mouth.
exactly. So it's
Not a lot of marketing.
but I encourage a lot of people just use Facebook. Just use Facebook. I use Facebook to score.
Facebook and QR codes.
Yes, exactly. To keep, because also another thing that is innovative you could do is the license plates.
Yes.
You could advertise through license plate brackets and all that kind of stuff. Oh, look at this guy. He's checking you out.
He only has a few spots, so it's
So it's
very
kind of
hard.
tough to bring a car to a customer.
A guest doesn't want to take the hassle of going or go through smoke or weed and
Yeah,
smell.
I mean,
And
I'm almost 8 out of 10.
Now, let me ask you a question. What is the crash rate or like the negative return rate? Like the rate at which you rent a car, someone brings it back with a scratch on the bumper, and then what is the time limit before you get another scratch again on the same bumper or like on a different part of the same car?
And that's what got me in it. It's almost, I had in 6 months, at the time I was testing it out. Right?
Yes.
So I had almost 10 cars. That's why I asked the insurance, because I had 10 total losses already.
That's good for you.
In 6 months, I mean, because
But they were older cars, so you made profit on the loss?
I'm a car dealer to begin
Oh,
with.
so you got
I'm a car dealer too.
I'm a car
That's the
dealer.
advantage. That's the
I just work
advantage.
at a dealership. But
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I know this business.
Don't worry,
And
Jeff. I'll hook you up.
and I tell you this, I'm a rebuilder too.
Oh, I'm a rebuilder too. Yeah, I have a body shop.
I have a
Oh,
body
you
shop.
got a lot in
I
common.
have a mechanic shop.
I have a mechanic shop.
I have a
there.
sales showroom.
I have my very good friend Mike Skopal. He owns the largest tire shop inventory in the whole United States. United Tires.
United, that's sweet.
Yeah. So where
That's the thing, when you buy them records, you want it to be in an accident.
That's right. You
In
want?
St. Louis, it's great for that.
St. Louis is
I
perfect.
bet Illinois a little bit too.
Illinois, the problem I'm having is that I live in Lakeview. I get a lot of snotty-nosed renters that will complain about air freshener, that will complain about, oh my God, I spent 5 minutes looking for parking. These are the kind of complaints I get. So, they change the new metrics now. Any stupid stuff that happens to you, you drop by like 10%.
I hated it.
That
The new
stuff is.
metrics don't incentivize the guest to rate you. They incentivize the host to bug the guest to rate you.
That's exactly what's going on.
And I don't. I think.
And I told my
I think.
host manager, I said, what's
That
going
was
on?
my question. Is like, what is Turo doing
I'm okay
to
with the
incentivize?
metric.
No, Jeff.
I'm okay with
it.
Jeff.
Are they giving a
I will even go further to say it's deeper than.
Yeah, you do.
I think it's deeper than that, right?
Yeah.
I think the new system
Let's see what my performance
actually.
is while I'm talking.
I think the new system actually dings the host.
Oh yeah, of course.
It puts you at a disadvantage because there's nothing you can do.
When someone doesn't leave a rating.
Exactly.
Yeah, like here, they didn't leave a rating, so my went down.
Look at that.
from-
Your shit.
you know,
It's like the color of the rainbow.
and I asked.
And I'm sure they're gonna change it more than likely. I mean, keep it the same way. I don't mind to rate me based on the cleanliness and the maintenance,
Right.
but don't ding me and penalize me when someone doesn't leave a
When
rating.
somebody doesn't rate, then
But you see, the problem is this, right? Maintenance is become kind of subjective, right? A guest could use your car Maintenance could be perfect, but they just don't like that the tire sounds are louder than in a Mercedes.
Well,
I had a guest do that to me. They're like, oh, I just don't like the sound of the tires. It's too much sound inside the car. I'm like, well, you rented a Toyota. You know what I mean? Rent a Maybach
Or
and you
had
have no
somebody
cabin
that
noise.
rented one of mine for a month, and then he dinged me on the oil because it was needing oil change. Well,
like
before he
yesterday.
went out on
Yeah,
the oil,
like maintenance,
before he
like-
went
like-
out,
yeah, maintenance.
He only had it for a week, and he kept extending.
The vehicle needs oil.
Okay?
The vehicle is locked up on me.
Oh yeah, engine.
That's exactly.
Like the
that's
engine locked up?
That's exactly what he said. Right away, I grabbed my phone and I called him.
Yeah.
I said, let me ask you this. Are you able to drive it? Or what's going on? It's a 2019 Cruise with 30,000 miles on it. There's no way, it's locked up on it.
Yeah.
He said, no. Yeah, I still drive it. Drives good. It's showing 5%. I said, my friend, this is a maintenance reminder. This is not a low on oil. It's just saying that, yeah, it's time. You had the car for a little bit. It's time to change oil. But there is oil in it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Radwan, let me tell you what I went through with my success manager, right? My success manager, most of these success managers, I believe, they're like snotty-nosed fucks that don't know shit about what's going on in the street.
they don't care.
Jeff, do you feel the same way?
I haven't talked to mine yet,
I've
but
talked to
I
mine.
talked to the support,
Okay.
and I'll get one answer from one support person on Turo, and I get a second one.
Okay.
Like trying to change vehicles. I had to upgrade because the one that was rented for 30 days,
Okay.
the guy smoked in it. Well, I did everything under the book to try to get that back to
Normal.
clean.
Oh, no,
And then
ozone
I-
machine. You have an ozone
I
machine?
have ozone. I put it in there for 3 hours.
Oh, God.
I mean, he must have smoked a pack a day.
Oh, no,
or
I'll tell you how
a
to
day.
get rid of it fast. There's
And I
this,
also
there's this
did-
Japanese thing they sell on eBay.
I also did steam cleaning.
Oh,
I
that-
did washing of
you did
it.
steam cleaning too?
I ozoned it multiple times. I work at a dealership, so I used these air sprays. I changed out the cabin filters, and every time in the Florida sun it heated up,
Yeah, it will start
it
smelling
was
again.
coming out of the
Next-
plastics.
Go on eBay. Okay, just type in Japanese smoke eliminator. Okay, it's like this little thing is like a comfort. You just put it under the seats.
Yeah.
It gets rid of the hottest smoke in the world.
I tried
The
to do all
Japanese
that,
are
and
smart.
then
I don't
the
know how
way
they
it
did it.
was
I don't know what's inside that
What is
thing.
it called?
Japanese smoke eliminator. Just go
have to
type it on
try it
eBay.
out,
But just buy one little one. Put it in. It will get rid of any smoke smell, and it would do it in hours.
That
You know what I'm
smoky thing
saying?
that they gave us, that thing
What's
had
that?
a chemical spill, or a smell actually.
Oh, yeah?
It really smells really like chemical. After
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do it.
Mine,
And
I have a
I
smoke
had somebody
machine.
that complained about that.
Oh, the ozone machine.
Yeah, it makes it smell like a pool or something.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
smells
but it
like
only
that.
lasts like a few hours, and then
Yeah.
like I said, I rented it to this lady. Within 18 hours, she's calling me. Car's awesome, but it has a smell on it. Luckily, I have two of the same one,
Yeah.
so I switched her out.
That's the beauty of having
And
a bunch of the
I
same
ended
car.
up
Yeah.
having to trade in the car to
Because of that?
Well, it also needed tires and brakes.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like, hey, I've got to hook up at Kia. I just switched it up, and yeah, I mean, it was a lot because of that. Because I couldn't.
Yeah, we can't rent it. It was no good. But you see, this is the kind of guest that I'm getting in Chicago, right? You have this like wealthy people that have like farmhouses and cottages in upper Peninsula, Michigan. They rent your car. They would complain about air freshener, like because of these people. I went. There's this cologne. It's called Gucci Guilty.
Yeah.
I had to go buy. There's a different kind of air freshener I use in my cars right now. It gives a very cool kind of ambience. Like it's not overpowering. I had to do that because I was getting so much ding. Like people were giving me 4 stars just for air freshener. I'm like, what the hell is going on? You're not telling me the car's not running great. You're not telling me that my maintenance is. Oh, that's what you're talking about,
This is what I
the
was
TRX.
saying after the hurricane,
Yeah.
somebody was driving on a dark
Oh,
road
wow.
and ended up hitting a tree that was about 8 inches in.
On the road?
Yeah, just rammed it and
Oh,
then
God.
basically took off the tire. And
Sheesh.
so I'm dealing with all
Well,
that
fingers
stuff.
crossed. I've not had a total loss yet.
Yeah.
I've had accidents, like little accidents
many
that.
total losses.
Yeah, yes,
My
exactly.
money is back on like 7, 8 cars.
But the beautiful thing about it is that the accidents I've been having have been like lining up my my bottom line real nice. You know what I mean? Like all those $2,500 accidents. I have a body shop. It don't cost me nothing. I get a $30 can of paint. My body man puts in like I give him $120, whatever, and everything is all set. You see what I'm saying? So that has been working out for me real good, and all that money from that accident claim has been going towards buying more cars. So that's
Yeah,
been
that works.
that's been great
I
for
mean,
me. Yeah, that's been great. But I have no in Chicago. I'm not thinking of. I was thinking of buying an Audi R8, but not anytime soon.
I don't do luxury cars.
Yeah.
I
No,
know I have a couple people that do luxury cars.
I'll tell
but
you
they do
this.
old
I'll tell you
cars.
this, right?
They don't-
You're missing out.
You think so?
Get a Range Rover, an S-Class. You don't have to get the Maybach, right? Get the Maybach package. There's an S-Class with the Maybach package. It has everything a Maybach has except
How much are
the
you letting them rent for?
Oh, Maybach private is going for $300 a day. People use it for weddings. They rent it for
What's
three.
it? I mean, how many days you rented out of the month?
My Maybach, lately, I get about 10 to 12 days. In the summertime, it's gone all the time. Oh yeah, August, I never saw that Maybach. My Panamera is still not back till right now. You know what I mean? And then all my Priuses, like with the Uber, I never see those.
Yeah,
You know what I
those
mean?
cheap guys, you
So,
will
so,
see.
so, like, I have about 5 good cars that I see here and there. I keep those intentionally. I don't want to rent them out long term because for people in my neighborhood know me. They know I'm the rental guy and they come to me. So I always want to have cars around. And what I've noticed lately is that the people in my neighborhood, because of how uppity they are, they like Lexus. So I'm switching out some of the Toyotas that I have temporary and I'm switching everything to a Lexus. So I've been buying a bunch of Lexus lately. You know what I mean? Because I noticed that with the Lexus, I always get 5-star ratings. Always. Even when I do the same thing I do with the Toyota, when I put over.
I have this for the shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, you saw that, right? It's everywhere. And I just made a YouTube video talking to I just made a YouTube video talking to Uber drivers that their job is on the line. They're coming
Uber
for their job.
drivers here, the one that drove me to the hotel last night, he said he's on the way out because Uber's taking about 80% of their profits.
Oh,
and he
shit.
showed me it was a $23 trip. He only made $5 on the deal.
Damn.
And then he gets 100%
Oh, no,
of the tips.
I got to tell you guys this. I got to tell you guys.
And it makes no sense. And this argument that is constantly going through Facebook all the time. But at my airport at Sarasota, they're not. They're very friendly. They're like with the oil change. I was telling earlier, it didn't need oil change. It needed oil change, but it wasn't low oil. And so they saw all the categories as low oil, and then you got hit.
No, I get those. Those are not a big deal. It's just that the ones that did not wait for return. They shouldn't be penalizing you for this.
No.
I love the new metrics. Actually, it's more accurate.
Yeah.
It's better experience for everyone.
But maybe the host ought to have the same breakdown, separate. Because we only have one way to rate our customer. And so if you have somebody that smokes in your vehicle, what do you rate them? Do you knock them down to a 3 so they never rent from you again? Or do you have a separate category,
I'm the type of guy that I don't really rate low. I should.
I try not to rate low.
I try not to.
But this is how I fix that remorse. They are not giving me free money. I'm providing a service. So if you smoke in my fucking car, I'm gonna ding you so hard. You know what I mean? Like,
You got to do a 3 or lower, because then they won't rent from you.
no. What I do is, if you smoke, it's an automatic 3 stars. If you smoked, but you
Wait
didn't.
till after they rate you.
Oh, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you wait or not
Turo,
because
for smoking,
they don't show them the ratings.
will not kick them out.
No, Turo will not.
Yeah,
They
will
need
not.
that money. They won't. Even sometimes when they crash your car, they need the customer base.
So
And I learned this the hard way.
Then at this point, rating them 3 or 2 doesn't matter.
Because
I'm usually pretty good at getting smells out, especially like marijuana smells easy to get out. Cigarette is that
Difficult,
one that had 30. If they only have it for a few days, it's easy. But in 30 days, I end up having to trade the vehicle because I did everything.
I joke with them sometimes because I meet my customers. I meet all the guests. Yeah, because it's a business. We do it as a business. I already have my business there, so it's like an add-on. I sell cars, but now less than before. But
don't stop selling cars. I tell you that much. Don't
the
stop.
market is messed up.
The market is bad right now, but don't
Okay,
stop.
it's very bad. No,
Don't
no,
stop.
I still buy and sell.
In Chicago, we're seeing the same thing.
But it's, the market is really bad.
But car rental is keeping me afloat big time, especially on the private side. It's crazy.
It depends on the brands too, because like Lamborghini, they never hurt. During the pandemic, we actually tripled, quadrupled our sales.
No, pandemic, everybody made good money.
Yeah, but even right now,
Everybody.
they haven't. because our cars are so like there's not a lot made. So
No, I mean, you guys have a specialty.
BMW, or actually my sister-in-law works at Land Rover and Jaguar, and they're not selling all the cars. And the cars that they have for used cars, they're selling now because everybody's needs a car because they flooded. But they're all like rental cars that they bought. That's where they get a lot of their inventory from, the rental.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. This is what I'll tell you here, right? I think the magic car, if you needed a magic bullet for this Turo business, the answer is Japanese cars. Toyota, Honda, Lexus.
I have a Honda Civic.
I have no issues, bro. Like, I'm talking about all my cars are on the road, always. Hardly ever do I have a car
I
sitting.
have a Honda Civic.
You know?
That was the first one. And actually, my uncle, he's the one who pushed me into it. I knew about Turo, but it never interested me. Like, I want to make $30 or $40 a day on a car. And then
That's what deters a lot of people from starting, because you think it's too little. But you don't think about the aggregate. You got to think about it like a stock market. Yeah, volume, yeah. Because once you think about $30 times 30 cars, it starts to make sense. 30 cars times 10 cars.
He would tell me, I was lazy about it. Then he
Yeah.
said, hey, here's the 10,000, just buy it whenever you can, whenever you get a chance. And then I bought the car. That was back in September actually.
Yeah.
September last year. So I said, you know what, let me try with the Honda Civic. Those cars are good. If we put it in there and it doesn't work out,
That's it. You call it a day. Yeah, you still have the car. You can still a good sale. Still a good sale. Yeah.
Still a good seller car. You sell good. So I bought this 2013 Honda Civic with like 80,000 miles on it.
Oh wow.
At the time, it cost me around 9,700. It was the 1 year anniversary for it. I want to say October 5th.
Yeah.
So it was like 20 days ago. That was the 1 year.
Okay.
The car made about $13,000.
Already paid itself plus profit. That's not
Paid
bad.
off the car. The car has right now on it 124,000 miles.
That's not bad.
They put about, actually it was 88,000 miles on it when I bought it. So they put about
40,000 miles. Somewhere
12 plus
around.
24. They put about 36,000 miles.
Yeah, almost 40. Yeah.
I mean, I think I can still sell it right now with that kind of miles, at least 8,000.
Oh, you can sell it to another Turo host.
So 21 minus 10, the cost.
Yeah. You guys know about Shavar Brown, right? The guy that owns the Turo Group, the Turo Business Group out of Atlanta. He owns a car dealership. He has he has just about everything. He has Maybachs. He has just everything.
Yeah.
And he runs the Turo Group, and they're a full-fledged car dealership with a real estate conglomerate attached to it. And then he went into Turo. He hosts like Rock Nation, celebrities and stuff like that. I'm actually shocked I haven't seen him here. Hopefully he's gonna be here. Yeah, he's one of the guys that I see that you could implement some of his things from, because he uses his cars, he buys them at like 50, 60,000 miles, uses them to right under the Turo cutoff, and then he sells them to other Turo hosts.
There's no Turo cutoff, technically.
Yeah, really,
Yeah, but you don't really want to keep them for too long.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I tried with a few cars. And man,
But I'm not gonna
go through the same problem.
but I'm not gonna-
break down with the customer.
Like right now, the only car that I have payments on that is still like open is the Maybach. The Range Rover is almost paid off. The other Range Rover was bought cash. All my Toyotas are paid off. Not from buying them cash, but from Turo income. Like whatever I paid, they've surpassed that. Sometimes some of them are double, like the Prius V's, the ones that they use for Uber, they're all like double, triple, stuff like that. So as soon as I get like a buyer, I let them go. Right now. But the Toyota, I can still keep them. You know what I mean? Toyotas go forever. So I don't even have a problem doing that. But now I'm trying to switch into Lexus, because I noticed that just the Lexus people don't complain. They always give 5-star reviews. So I want to buy a car that I can get 5-star reviews all the time.
I don't know if this happens to you probably not, because I have more cars. So when I swap vehicles, let's say a customer rented out a 2017 Chevy Malibu I had.
Yeah, I swap cars a lot, yeah.
So that it's still with a customer.
Yeah.
Or the customer never bought it back, because I have those a lot. They don't bring them back on time. Like almost.
I'm always
50%.
late. Always late.
50% always late. Or they want to extend, but they're waiting till the end of the day, and I didn't have it on snooze. Because you gotta put it on snooze.
Yeah, that's why, to stop it.
So
stop someone
try to
from.
swap them out, and another one. Let's say I have for example, I have a 2021 Chevy Trailblazer. So you call. I said, hey, I called Turo support. Say, hey, I want to swap them out. Swap the vehicles.
Yeah.
I don't have the other vehicle. And then I've had this happen a few times so far. They tell you we're sorry, we can't do it.
Why?
On this vehicle. Why? They're saying because the vehicle for this value is above 15,000, and we don't want to give the customer a car above 15,000.
Oh, I see. Because of the customer's credit history, they already lined them up somewhere. Oh shit.
Well, for me, I had
Yes, hi.
a Kia Sportage. I think I'm telling you, that's
Yeah.
It took me, the first guy, he's like, sent the customer a link to rent it.
Oh,
The
okay.
second one actually was his process and it changed everything up because I adjusted my discounts, and I don't know, at the time of the booking what the discount was.
Oh, I keep
so
the
they
dis-
see it on their end.
Yeah, I keep
And
the
so
discount
they
very low.
transferred it over.
Uh-huh.
But the first one didn't have a clue, and I see that a lot is because they third party their, the customer service overseas.
Yeah.
That these hosts or that these reps are not being trained.
They're not trained
Or they
properly
don't
on
have-
how to
they
manage
don't
good
have a
management.
book,
Yeah.
Show, okay, for this,
If this is a situation, a playbook. Yeah.
a playbook. So you have to keep, nagging them until
Yeah.
the right.
It's crazy. You get the right outcome or something, from somebody.
And it's so easy switching, especially in my case, it was the same exact vehicle. And then, she rated me low because of the smoking, I switched her over. And then the one that wrecked my car didn't rate the maintenance at all. So was it due? It kicks me down. Because she didn't rate that
Oh,
because
boy.
she wrecked the car.
Yeah, Turo sucks sometimes.
So I'm like, that's where this I'm like,
I know. It's annoying. I hate it.